So here we're talking about the fifth way that the the upper spheroids are shining and inside of the kingdom in the Malchut. So the fifth way is that these six quarters, these six spheroid are inside the kingdom, inside the Malchut, all the time. They're always found inside, as if they were created within it, and they don't leave or go away from from inside the Malchut at all. But they're not revealed all the time. They're only revealed sometimes, once in a while. And these upper spherots, these six upper spherots of the small face of Zeir Anpin, and also these lower spherot that are the six corners of Malchut. Right, so we have here in Malchut, we have these upper six spherot, and we have another of the same six spherot which are inside of the kingdom. So both of them, they're going down and coming up. They're always, these are going down into here. These are going up. There's this going up and down. Everything is going up and down. That means these upper six spherots, they go down in order to give over energy, to bring down energy into the kingdom, into Malchut. And then they go back to their place. And sometimes the Malchut, the kingdom, goes up. It goes up. And when it goes up, it receives from these upper spherots. It receives, sometimes it goes down and to give, and sometimes it goes up to receive. Okay? But they always go back to their place. These come down and then go back to the place. Malchut, the kingdom, goes up, goes back to its place. And these three spherot of Chesed, Gvura, and Tiferet of Zeir Anpin, that means the loving kindness, the strength, and the compassion and beauty. These three they're like riding on the Malchut. They're on the kingdom. Because the Malchut is like always underneath them. And the letters of God's name of Aleph, Daled, Nun, Yud are written in it. So we have here the Malchut. So we have Aleph written on a Malchut is Aleph, Daled, Nun, Yud. It's written on the Malchut. That's God's name, of which relates more to actually running the world, in the more physical sense of how everything is placed in the right place and doing its all the different aspects in the world are running like nature, right? And it means that they're not actually these letters are not actually in it, but they're just written on it. And okay, and we see that the Tiferet and the Malchut, the compassion, beauty, and the kingdom, and Tiferet actually includes all of the six spherot. So they are one. They're unified. They're in a unification, and they become one. And how do they become one? Right? they become one and they connect through the strength of this pathway. What's this one pathway between Tiferet and Malchut? The pathway is a yesod, is a foundation. The foundation is like it's like a pipeline that connects the two. And it unifies the two of them, right? And the Infinite One, he put the letter Dalid. Dalid is the fourth letter of the alphabet, and the Dalid is the Malchut. Dalid is the kingdom. He put it on the Tiferet, right? And that's how they can, and that's how they unify. The Tiferet and the Malchut are unified. God put the letter of Dalid on the Malchut, put the Malchut on the Tiferet, and unified them through the Yesod. So, okay, so this is explaining. We have the higher worlds, like the higher heavens, right? The higher worlds in the Sphirot. And then you have the Malchut, which is a sphere, but it's a sphere that doesn't have its own light. It receives all the light from above. And then what it does is it brings that light into the world that we live in, right? It brings this upper light. Now we have sometimes the upper light is revealed, sometimes it's like inside of this world, and that's how you see different times where you have times when God is more revealed, or sometimes it's more hidden. And we'd see then times when there's more open miracles, so you'd have more of this light being revealed, whether it's coming down from above as light or if it's like revealed inside the world. There's different ways to get this light and this life force that keeps the world going, and it's basically a unification of the upper worlds and the lower world. The more unification you have, the more it's revealed, and we feel the light and the energy. Okay, so we'll see more tomorrow.